So we talk a bit about the history of the Turbosmart 50mm Wastegate. The original wastegate versus the new Gen 5 wastegate. First thing you'll notice is the size difference. Obviously technology, machining, experience, everything has led to what we have now. Some of the differences with the early to the new wastegate: size obviously, the diaphragm design, very basic diaphragm, seals the air, opens the valve, obviously can be refined a fair bit these days with what we have available. So the new design, the shape of the valve, very flat, not convex, basically like opening and shutting a door. Valve seat in the early model is part of the actual casting, whereas all of the later models in between and up to the Gen 5 had their own valve seat, removable. You'll see on this valve it's a very convex high flow design, as well as the housing has a nice convex shape. Early ones are a cylinder basically. The new valve seats even have a triangle valve cut to increase flow. And something else we noticed, the new wastegates actually measure 52mm across the valve, even though they still call them a 50mm wastegate. Clamps between the original wastegates, hinge design, nut and bolt, can be easy to fit in some places, hard to fit in others. New wastegates are V-band design, very common in turbo applications these days, even turbochargers having the V-band style. Original wastegates had one pressure port, top and bottom. This one someone's added an extra one too. To physically move these you would have to unbolt the top of the gate, and it would give you 4 different positions you could turn the wastegate to. In most cases it was fine, but you needed the outlet here. Wasn't possible without making your own. New wastegate can be moved into several different positions in very fine increments. So if you want this outlet here, not a drama, here, and so on. Very good in tight places. Gen 5 is also the first one to offer water cooling. Not needed on a lot of street cars and places where wastegates are fairly open. No heater in the top, but in an application like a drift car or a time attack car, where the cars generate lots of heat for lots of time, water cooling is definitely a good idea for the diaphragms. What we get in the box with the new wastegates, so you get your wastegate obviously, clamps, valve seat, also get locking tool, get your 1/8 to 5mm barb fittings and some extra block offs. You get your inlet weld flange, that's the one that goes on the manifold, outlet weld flange, the one for your exhaust, and you get a range of springs. So these range of springs will go anywhere from 3 to 26 psi with lots of levels in between.